behalf of SMUCE, I wish to acknowledge the people of the Kulin Nations on whose land we are gathered today and recognize their continuing connection to land, waters, and culture. I pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging.
Hello, everyone. I'm Vinit, and I'm the Industry Vice President for SMUCE, which is the Society of Monash University Chemical Engineers. And with me today, I have Pramanash, my industry liaison, as well as Kelly Mann. Kelly Mann's here from Career Connect, so our very own Monash University's Career Connect, who's here to tell us a little bit about how chemical engineering students, undergraduates and postgraduates alike, can transition into their dream careers and take those first few steps in that process. Kelly?
Hello, welcome to the session, and thank you for that welcome. I feel a bit special today. It's really nice to be here. Thanks for the invitation. Really excited to talk about things all career related. I'm a bit of a career nerd, so hopefully you'll get a lot out of the session today. A little bit of background. Would you like me to run through?
Yeah.
So I have worked in career development and student development for showing my age now, about 12 years. And, one of the reasons I really enjoy it so much is I really love helping students and giving them kind of the tools and helping empower them to kind of go and out into the best kind of version of themselves. So, the stuff that we're going to talk about today, a lot of students, by taking that on board and actually implementing it, the chances of getting that kind of dream job or the dream industry, higher chances. And that's what I really like. The work we do, you can actually see the change and the difference that it makes. I also have a graduate diploma in counselling and social sciences because I think people are fascinating, and that's kind of why I end up doing the work that I do. I also previously worked as a recruiter, so I also know the flip side of when we're looking at applications and interviewing and trying to place people and get the right fit. That's it's quite helpful because I think I've sat on both sides of the fence now.
Yeah.
So just a little bit about me. And I have a beautiful 9-year-old King Charles dog who likes to snore and try and join our webinars. So we had to put him outside this morning.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Alrighty. So let's get started. So Kelly, I remember you had a little bit of a presentation to show us.
Yeah, so thank you so much for having me again today. I'm from Career Connect, so a little bit about who we are. You might have seen this logo around. Hopefully you have, and hopefully you've actually come to a couple of sessions. But if this is all new to you, I'm really excited to talk to you about who we are and what we do. So I'll start with Career Connect. We help students prepare for the world of work through a range of career guidance services. So that's including job application and interview skills, career planning and coaching, leadership development programs, and volunteering experiences. So we kind of aim to assist students blend their academic and professional capabilities to really enhance their employability options when they graduate and they leave the university. So I'll just move through to the next one. So we have quite a range of programs, and those include Career Connect Advice, Student Leadership, Student Futures Platform, which assists students understand and identify their employability skills. As chemical engineering students in particular, you should be very familiar with the Student Futures Platform. It is something that's usually also a part of your course. We also offer the how-to job applications. So for some of you, again, you might have already attended our workshops, and hopefully you have, but we work on the fundamentals of job application documents. So thinking about how to write a resume, writing a cover letter, how to address key selection criteria, how to develop and strengthen your interview skills, and how to build and leverage your LinkedIn profile. These are all really key elements of the job seeking process. I'll show you just a short video now.
Perfect. There we go.
Absolutely. It's a little snapshot there. So in addition to how-to workshops, we also do run employability workshops. So we have quite a number of employability workshop topics, as you can see on the screen there. Lots of different ones coming next year as well. And we have added a few for our career launch week earlier this month. So lots and lots of content, and we'll be putting that online. It's going to be available next year for you. So if you still have a year to go and you think, wow, I really want to work on my leadership skills, or I really want to understand how to network effectively, those are some things that might be really helpful for you to attend next year. And we'll go into that a little bit later as we go through our Q&A. But these workshops are an hour and a half, and they really drill deep. There's a lot of content, lots of engagement, lots of information. So I highly recommend you have a look at least a couple of those and start thinking about where else you can be developing and what extra knowledge you'd like to learn while you're still at Monash.
I found this workshop helpful because it was a great chance to engage in a group assessment environment and practice some of the questions and exercises that we might expect. And it was good to get out of the comfort zone a bit and engage in some of these activities.
Group presentation, I found that to be really rewarding, to work with other people, sort of get to know each other a bit more, and then get some other people's ideas and perspectives that I wouldn't have had myself. Yeah, I do feel more confident attending a real assessment centre. I've just got a bit of practice, a bit of experience. I just feel like I'm more confident in myself now.
Yes, it was a real situation for me, and working in a team, working with others, and acknowledging their ideas of the other point of views in these situations.
One tip that I'll give friends who are going to an assessment centre would just be to relax and make sure you're not over competing or trying to outshine your other candidates, and just relax and enjoy the day. I would absolutely recommend a mock graduate assessment centre to other students. It's a great chance to practice, and otherwise you wouldn't get the chance to prepare adequately for the interview, so it's great.
So sometimes with engineering students, sometimes you will actually go into your work integrated learning or your placements or your IBL. So mock assessment centres can actually be a really helpful thing to just practice before you're going into a real environment. So that might be something to think about next year as well for you. We do have career success coaching. So we engage industry-based coaches to facilitate career success conversations and workshops. And they focus on ways students can use their Monash degree to launch their degree, and sometimes even how to navigate the graduate employment market in Australia and overseas. Because, we do have a lot of international students, and some people come to gain a qualification but intend to take it home. So we also kind of touch on that and how they can do that as well. So we do run lots of different career success workshops and conversations, so around careers in Europe, the Middle East, Africa, North America, Canada, returning to China, interview skills, be your own boss. And there's also the career conversations around not sure where to start, career planning, how to sell yourself as a postgraduate student as well. So those are some really different offerings that we also do provide. Now, students do have access to the Career Gateway platform for up to 12 months post-course completion. We also have this wonderful new platform called the Career Centre, which will actually allow students a lot longer access to this content. So that's really exciting. That's coming in January, so do keep an eye out for that one, everybody. Okay, so let's move into some of the leadership programs information. So in addition to the Career Connect employability skills portfolio, we also have a really strong leadership program. So we recognise that leadership skills and attributes, they're highly desired, as you can see. And it doesn't matter which culture, which country, which background, which gender, very different leadership skills are always necessary. You need diversity in a working environment. So it's really important that students are able to identify what leadership style they have, but also how to demonstrate leadership, even if they're not officially in a leadership role in an organisation yet. If you've ever heard the term managing up, that's how you do it by demonstrating leadership skills across the board.
Okay.
So on the screen, you can see our Leap into Leadership modules. So this is our offering of our 12 online modules that every Monash student can develop in different areas of leadership. So across engineering, I'm aware that a few of you may have already completed some of this, so that's fantastic. Where you can. When you're about to go into a working environment, I do think that communicating with impact, potentially even the event and project management, could be really helpful for you to just revisit before you head into the new role outside of your studies. So just a bit in regards to the programs we run. So the Encore Empower program is a selective leadership program which is exclusively available to second year students. It's the flagship leadership program and has been running since 2006. The Monash Mind program is available to first year students. So they're students who've been awarded a specific scholarship. And it's kind of around the ethos of community service, around students' leadership skills so they can make a positive difference to the lives of others. And the Sir John Monash Mentoring Program assists high-achieving students in developing their leadership skills. So this program provides select students from second and third year and beyond, and personal and professional development opportunities, pairing them with an experienced mentor. So if you're ever lucky enough to be offered one of these opportunities, I highly recommend you take it. It definitely sets you apart in terms of your application and your experience when it comes to looking for work. So volunteering is another space that previously we had a lot to do with. It's kind of moving under MSA now, but volunteering is also an extremely great way to develop and hone your employability skills. So such as communication, teamwork, problem identification. It's a great way to assist the community. And if you don't have a lot of industry-specific experience for your resume, volunteering is also a great way to demonstrate all these great skills, and also shows a prospective employer that, outside of my studies, I'm actually volunteering my time. I want to assist the community. So it also speaks about you, who you are, and some of the personal attributes you might hold. So it's something to think about there. So with Student Futures, this is a great platform. You're already learning valuable skills while you're at Monash, and the Student Futures tool helps you understand and keep track of them so you can professionally present your experience and your expertise. So it really helps you with your resume writing, interview preparation, and career readiness. So employability skills, this should not be a new screen for you, hopefully. For those of you that it is, this is what the Student Futures platform does look like, and it's actually going and merging into our new Careers Centre in January. So it will look slightly different, but the key employability skills are still the same. So in the term that you're at Monash, you will hear lots and lots of terminology around employability skills. So in addition to the wonderful qualification that you do receive at Monash, you do need to be developing these skills in order to add value and stand out from the crowd when it comes to applying for programs, internships, and future job opportunities. So I won't go into each one of these individually. We have the whole platform for you to go and do that. But I do strongly recommend, now that the break's coming and we might have recovered a little bit from the year that we had, I would recommend that you do spend a bit of time looking into that a little bit more. We do have some wonderful online digital resources for you as well. So we do have Career Gateway, which enables students to book into workshops and access advertised vacancies, job vacancies. Did you have a question?
Oh, no, it was just quite interesting, yeah.
Okay. And once you've attended any of our job application how-to sessions, you have access to our online document review service. Our team does review these documents within 48 hours, so 2 working days. And also another recent introduction to our suite are career consultations for penultimate and final year students called DigiChats, and they're on the topics of career planning and employability. So they're also really a great thing to keep in mind. The Monash Global Careers platform hasn't been used as much this year, surprisingly, but it is a great opportunity to find global positions that are being advertised, and it might be including back in your home country if you are an international student, or if you're looking to take your degree elsewhere. This is a really good place to start looking. So as I mentioned, the Monash Career Centre. So this is a one-stop shop for you all to start preparing for your career and find a role that's right for you. There are thousands and thousands of resources in here. It's very exciting. We're so looking forward to launching it. So There's, e-learning updates, resources, tools to help you analyze and understand your work intentions, your motivations, your preferences. It also helps you understand your capabilities and helps you prepare a bit of a strategy to start to realize your own career objective and plan. You can take career assessments, you can do interview simulations, get ready for the job application processes, and also understand the core skills that you need in a chosen field. And on the right there, the resume check. This is a new program, has been available to all engineering science students this year. It uses artificial intelligence to analyze resumes that have been submitted and provides immediate feedback. I'm talking 5 seconds. It's very clever. It's very fast. And it really helps you understand if your resume is in the red section, for example, it needs a little bit of improvement. The idea is it uses a traffic light system and it wants you to move from amber or red into green to show you a bit of a stronger resume. We recommend, if you're interested in sort of sussing out where your original resume sits, you can use that. The job application check assistants, though, they review it in person for you, so that's more thorough and personalised feedback. So just so you understand the difference between the two. And then we've come to our Q&A.